Hey everybody, it's Patrick from Elite Action Joe Studios. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We had a good Thanksgiving, just our family, me, my wife, and kids. We started our day off right. We went to Skunk Works and watched his awesome sabotage photo story. It's on YouTube. You guys should check it out. There'll be a link. He's one of our favorites. I've shouted him out a few times, and he's actually returned the favor. Real good guy. So check that out. Make sure you do. I want to go on to something that we had in our last video. I talked about being sort of a historian, and sometimes I don't restore my vintage guys and stuff. I just want to do a quick thing about that, and then we're going to move on to our main topic. This is a figure, just for an example of what I was talking about. Sometimes I restore and try and get a figure back to exactly how they were new. But sometimes I just like to keep guys the way I get them. This one I got at a flea market, and I bought it from a guy who, he of course said that it was his son's Joe when his son was young, and he seemed legit. Some people tell you that to make it, a little bit, more easy to sell, or make you want to buy it more or whatever. But this guy was just really cool because the sideburns. Now I asked about the sideburns, and he said that his son, when he was, his son that he believed, like maybe he believed he was like maybe 8 or 9. The gentleman said he had sideburns, so his son wanted to make G.I. Joe look more like his dad. So he just like meticulously scraped it off, and it was just really neat. He needs new hands, and he probably needs reflock. The rest of his head is really fantastic, though. And it's just one of those pieces, like, if the story rang, and it rang true to me, I believe the guy. It just was kind of a cool story. We wanted Joe to look like his dad because, there was that connection between his dad and him and Joe. So this one I've kept for several years, just exactly how he is, how I bought him, how he came, how that kid used him when he was, young. That kid's probably, my age now, So it's just something I like to do sometimes just for nostalgia, just to keep some the way they were. But that's just something I want to touch on because I mentioned it in the last video. So I'm going to set that aside. We're going to get to our main topic today. Now, the video here is going to be a little bit inspired by my friend Cody from Poplocks4583 on eBay. I've mentioned him in all our videos because he makes fantastic shirts for G.I. Joe, for 1/6 scale figures. He's got great stuff. He'll be in the end there, but he sent me a picture of a building he made for his G.I. Joes, and me and my son and daughter were in awe. This thing is so awesome. It was to scale. It was to code. It had, you could see the bracing in the walls, the 2x4s inside of it. It was amazing. He even had small wires that ran to little outlets you could see. We are going to try and link those photos. He gave me permission. We're hoping we can link them in the end, depending if my son can do it. He knows the technology. I don't know it, but we're going to try and link those in. But it made me think about how we do buildings and stuff. Now, we are inspired enough that we think in the spring we're going to try and do it, but I don't know if that's going to happen, and I doubt it'll look as good as Cody's. But some of the things I do on the last couple, I've shown you how I just took shelves and I've built, made the rooms into shelves and stuff. That works for me because it's a place I can store them. But 1/6 scale, we know, and it's hard to store everything for 1/6 scale. So we found a really awesome idea for rooms that you can fold up and put away. Now, we found it on My Froggy Stuff on YouTube, and she is, and I'm saying the D word, a doll collector. 1/6 scale dolls are her favorite. Now, she does all kinds of other stuff on there, but her main thing is 1/6 scale. She does some stop motion, video stories, and that's where it's beautiful for anybody that likes 1/6 scale. She builds her own sets. She makes rooms. She makes furniture. all kinds of things that you can certainly use, and it's amazing, like absolutely amazing. We found this site. Me and my daughter were watching YouTube looking for some stuff for her Barbies, and we found it, and it's amazing. So first we're going to show you is a quick way that she does rooms that you can use to build a room if you don't have the space to have a room sitting around. It's something you can use. You can unfold it and then fold it back up and stuff it in, you know, behind a shelf or next to a dresser or something. So here's the basics, just to give you an idea. She starts off with one of these trifold boards. Are you getting that in there, Jay? So it's just a trifold, cardboard trifold, right? Simple enough. Okay. What you want to do is cut that in half, this way, long ways. So now you have, you know, half of one, and it's still, you know, over height for Joe. Then you take either a piece off the other one. I recommend not doing that because then you can actually make two rooms out of one trifold. But then taking a poster board, cardboard, or we use foam board, and attaching it as a floor, like so. Now, I have it flip up in the back sometimes, depending on how thick it is, just so it doesn't bend the cardboard. I can't remember exactly how she does it, but you can go to My Froggy Stuff and check out her videos on 1/6 scale rooms. It's amazing. So this one here is one of the first ones we did. This is one of my daughter Emma's Barbie rooms. So then what you do is you go in and it sets up like that. Now she picked the flooring, she picked the wallpaper. You know, this is pretty cool wallpapering. She's got all kinds of furniture and stuff that go with that. That's why she chose this particular. You can cut windows. You don't have to cut windows. I'm going to show you another one here in a minute that she even uses. She takes the packaging from the dolls that she buys and uses, and she'll cut them out, and she'll actually put the plastic in so it looks like a real window. You have to check it out. The things that she does for 1/6 scale are fantastic. They're brilliant. We love them. We're always making stuff now. We spend a lot of time in the craft room or in the G.I. Joe workshop. So this is the basics. So it's really simple. Half of a trifold, and then attach a foam board or cardboard or something. You know, just measure it to where you want it, like that. And it's simply, we're done playing, right? All we do, fold it, I flip the back down, and we put it away. I can slide it behind there, I can set it under there, wherever you need it to go. Now, if you want sturdier stuff that you're going to keep, we've noticed that you can see the thickness. They're doing this for cosplay. They're making thicker and thicker foam board. You know, this obviously you wouldn't be able to fold up as easily, but if you want it more sturdy, you can use what you want. You got to just use your imagination, think outside the box. But if you go to this lady's site on YouTube, you'll be amazed at the things she does for 1/6 scale. So at this time, we're going to swing around to one of Emma's rooms here, and you can see now this is a different room. This is Sky and Agnes, and this is this is actually Sky's room. The other room was Agnes's room. She decorates it. She made this this bunk and chooses the wallpapers and stuff. The lady on My Froggy also shows you how to do posters and detailing and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So this is one room, and this is, like I said, this is the plastic packaging. See that? That's the plastic packaging from just a Barbie box. Now a lot of times she'll frame it out and make it look better. We didn't get around to that yet on this one. So that's one of the first ones we did. It's awesome. Now you're thinking, okay, we collect Joes, and also if you zoom in right here, that is a 1/6 scale shirt made by the gentleman Cody that I was talking about, and the link again, Poplocks 4583 on eBay, and we'll have a link to that. This is actually a female shirt. He makes female shirts also. So if there's any ladies out there or any of you guys that have females in your unit or in your team, but you're thinking, okay, this is a girly room, I don't want my Joes in that. Well, that's fine. But maybe somebody wants a girly room for their Joe. We don't know. We don't know what people do. But we're going to swing over to my son's first room here. This is like such a simple concept where...
Here, can you get out a flashlight so we can see it? The lighting is cut off.
Oh, okay. He was trying to signal me. I was trying to... So,
there we go.
So you can see here, it's like a warehouse, some sort of warehouse or shady basement. All we did on this one, we didn't do windows. We kept it simple. And the wallpaper that we use is just scrapbooking paper. This one's the brick finish. And there's all different colors and stuff. You can go to Michael's or Joann's, some of those places, or you can go to Hobby Lobby, which is our favorite. I have a buddy that works there, so I'm supposed to plug them. But so hi, Ray. Anyway, you can see how simple this one was. We did the cut. We taped in the floor. It flips open, flips closed. We actually. These desks and tables are also made of foam board, and those are on Froggy Stuff as well. My Froggy Stuff, sorry. So you can see how simply you can put together a room. You can also stack these. They will stack on top of each other. I usually use like a little corner brace, but you can do them without any brace at all if you want to. So, but that's simply an easy way to make rooms for dioramas, for photo shoots and stuff, because you can reuse them, you can set them up, you can redecorate them, you can repurpose them, you can do the windows with or without the plastic in it. There's so much you can do, and if you go to her site, you'll be amazed at the things that you can create using her site. We're going to get off of this now and pan back over. So those are just... this is where we wanted to do on this one, just to show like how you can combine simple crafting to build rooms. And of course the reason that came up was because my friend Cody had sent me these pictures of this amazing room that he built out of like real, I mean this thing is crazy, and we're hoping we can link the pictures. And then you're going to go, I'll stick with the cardboard, because that's probably what we're going to end up doing, is sticking with the cardboard. But these things are beautiful. They're just fantastic. Very creative guy. So we'll probably wrap that up. But I hope you can just try one out. It's really cheap. The foam board, the foam pieces, you can sometimes get at Dollar Tree, buck a piece. The scrapbooking paper, sometimes it's like 79 cents, $1 at the most. But if you catch it on sale or use coupons, you can get it for 50 cents a piece. And so this one room probably cost us less than $5, easy. So there's all kinds of other, like for example, this is one of the things that the lady does on My Froggy. She makes, ladders. This was new. We didn't, paint it yet or anything. She makes the bunks, everything. Anything you can possibly think of. And the foam board and stuff is genius. But that's what we want to touch on, that if you see rooms and stuff, but you're like, oh, I don't have room for that. I don't have room to have that on a dresser or a desk or something. This is a way you can do it, where you can easily fold it up, put it away, and still have a diorama shoot. Still have some sort of room to use for your photo shoots, dioramas, or whatever you want to do. So think outside the box and try something new. It's fun, especially if you have kids. If you're a kid, get other family members involved, because we had a blast making these. And my daughter was really cute when she was going through this, because it was like working with my wife when we were remodeling the house. She had to pick out the wallpaper and the flooring, and it was a whole ordeal, but it was a fun ordeal to do with the kids. So, again, I know I talk a little fast sometimes because I get excited about this stuff, and if just rewatch it if I was too fast for you. But we're at 20 subscribers, and we want to thank those 20 subscribers. We are trying to get to 22, because I promised my daughter if we got to 22, that on the next video after we get 22, I will let her throw confetti in my face from off camera. So she's really excited. So if you're one of the 20 subscribers, maybe just tell one other person to subscribe. And that way you can see me get hit in the face with confetti. Maybe that's not very thrilling, but it is to my daughter. So please, I just need 2 people to get hit in the face with confetti. We hope to have some stop motion and photo stories up soon. The weather's been really cold here. We're hoping to, we have a couple other things that we're working on, so just stay tuned. Please keep checking back. Watch our other videos. Tell your friends, subscribe, like, all those things that you have to do. And we appreciate the subscribers and anybody who's new. Welcome, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out our other videos. So for now, we'll see you soon, and hopefully we'll have a couple more up before Christmas. Hey, have a great day.